me a second. I'll get us started. There we go. All right, here we go. All right, you ready, Sherry? All right, we are here on cause number CV20231, the Leatherman adoption. This hearing is being conducted via Zoom video conferencing software pursuant to Office of Court Administration guidelines. It is also being live streamed to the court's YouTube channel pursuant to Office of Court Administration guidelines and in an effort to comply with the First Amendment. It appears that all relevant parties and attorneys and caseworkers are here and present and participating in this video conference proceeding. Ms. Hyde, are you ready to proceed?
We are, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much. I would ask if you could take judicial notice, Judge, of the court's file.
I will so take.
And then did you want to swear in my witnesses?
Yes, if I would, please. The Leathermans, if each of you would please raise your right hands.
And I guess Ms. Miller and Ms. Dingrando too?
Everybody who's going to testify, could y'all raise your right hands? Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm that you will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
We do, Your Honor.
Okay, there's a collective yes from everyone. Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. And I will call Ms. Dingrando as my first witness, please.
Dingrando, go ahead. She's already been sworn in.
And your name, please.
Lori Dingrando.
And are you an adoption specialist at Child Protective Services?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're the lucky specialist that got to work with this great family and this cute little guy who's here for his adoption today, correct?
I am.
Now, you have given me a lot of documents that have been filed and that the judge has taken note of. And one of the ones that you gave me was an affidavit consenting to the adoption on behalf of the department signed by a supervisor, correct?
Yes.
Can you tell the judge why it's your belief and that of the department that this adoption should occur today, why it is, and I'm going to call him Levi, why it is in Levi's best interest?
Yes. Well, Mr. Levi now been in this home most of his life. He's with relatives that love him. They treat him like their own child. He's made a lot of progress where he is. This is an out of region case, but I have been out to the home personally and seen how bonded he is with the family, how happy he is, smiling and content. And so I have no concerns and I'm happy for the family.
Thank you very much. Your Honor, I pass this witness.
Ms. Crane, any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Next witness, Ms. Hyde.
Thank you. I'd like to go to Ms. Miller as my next witness.
Miller, you've already been sworn in. Go ahead, Ms. Hyde.
And good morning, Ms. Miller. Your name, please.
Lois Miller.
And Ms. Miller, you are here today because your agency had the good fortune to work with and license this great home and family, correct?
That is correct.
And you have given me a lot of the documents from Advantage Adoptions related to this adoption for filing with the court. But I want to talk about the last court report that you gave me, the one that kind of said much of what Mr. Dingrando said, and as well, strongly recommended the adoption, said that Levi's home and this would be a good thing indeed. Can you speak about that and why it's your recommendation for this adoption today?
I didn't actually do the Leatherman's home study, but the worker that worked with them, those are the sentiments that she passed on to me to complete that information. So we were all in agreement that this is the best place for him.
And is there anything else you'd like to say to the court today, Ms. Miller?
No, not at this time.
Thank you so much. Pass this witness.
Ms. Crane, any questions?
No questions, Your Honor.
Next witness, Ms. Hyde.
Well, I'm going to go to this great family next, if I may.
And they've already been sworn in, so go ahead.
Thank you. And I'm going to do ladies first. And your name, please.
It's Cynthia Leatherman.
And you are here today asking the judge to make something official that, from what Mr. Dingrando says, already exists, which you are this sweet boy's mom already, correct?
Yes.
But you're wanting to make sure it's legal, final, forever and for always?
Forever.
And you understand when the judge grants an adoption and when he grants this adoption, that it is forever and for always literally no different than if Levi had been born to you and Justin.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that how it is in your heart?
It is.
And is every action, word, and deed you are mom already?
I am.
But you're asking the judge to find it is in his best interest for the adoption to be granted, so you legally are his mother as well.
Yes, ma'am.
And are you also asking the judge to change his name as what's prayed for?
Yes, ma'am.
And I know that you've all attended hearings already before for Levi and know how much the judge cares about what happens to him. Can you make a promise to the judge that if he grants this adoption, he can know that Levi is always cared for in a loving home with loving parents and extended family who I believe are watching on YouTube today?
Yes.
Thank you very much. And is there anything you would like to say to anyone who's present here for this adoption?
I would just like to thank everybody for their time that they spent with us and how much interest they showed into Levi and into us. So thank y'all.
Thank you. On behalf of everybody, I'm sure there's a lot of thanks. So I pass this witness, Judge.
Any questions, Ms. Crane?
Just briefly, Your Honor. Cindy, we've spoken on the phone numerous times and we've met once. Would that be fair to say?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And in regards to Levi, we've discussed the fact that his parents have intellectual disabilities.
Yes.
Okay. And y'all are aware that on down the line that could be a possibility with Levi.
Yes.
And are y'all willing to care for him no matter what develops in his life or what disabilities he may suffer?
Yes.
Okay, so y'all are in this for the good and the bad.
Absolutely. Yes.
I'll pass the witness.
Any questions, Ms. Hyde, from this witness?
No further questions for Ms. Leatherman, Your Honor.
Go ahead with your next witness.
Thank you. Got to go to Dad now, to Justin. Your name, please.
Justin Leatherman.
But when I say Dad, that's probably the best name you have.
Yes, ma'am.
And what you're doing today is asking the judge to make sure you are always his father, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And as I asked your wife, really, you've been his father for over a year now, correct?
That is correct.
And that's not going to change in how you love or care for him.
They couldn't.
You love him with every ounce of your being.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And is it important to you that you and your wife have all the legal rights and duties and responsibilities and privileges of being his parents forever?
Absolutely.
And are you also making a promise to the judge that if he grants this adoption today, he may think about Levi again, but he can rest assured that he's always loved and cared for? I think we froze there. So.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, there we go. And I think that the court may have seen it when we were on earlier, your shirt, but just so that everybody can see it, you want to tell them what your shirt says, please?
It says Adoption Day, Team Leatherman, and it's got 9/23/2020.
Thank
So
you
does
very
his.
much.
Yes.
And so does hers.
And sir, anything you want to say to everybody gathered here today for this great day for y'all?
Oh, it's just like Cindy. I'd like to thank everybody for all the time and effort they put into making this happen. It's just a blessing. Thank you all.
And I know they're all smiling as they hear your words. Your Honor, I pass this witness.
All right, Ms. Crane, any questions?
Justin, you heard the questions I asked Cindy, did you not?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay, and if I asked you the same questions, would your answers be the same?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, I'll pass the witness.
Anything further, Ms. Hyde?
Nothing further, Your Honor. I would rest and close.
All right. With the evidence that's been presented at today's hearing and having reviewed the court's file, I'll find it's in the child's best interest to approve the adoption. I will also approve the name change, and I will seal the records of this case. I have already signed the petition, the order, and Ms. Hyde, you can get as many certified copies as your clients need. And congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yay!
Thank you so much, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you.